Hey everybody, how goes it? My name's Jimoar and welcome back to the casting of Frank Stone, Dead by Daylight story. We're in Spooky Manor, found secret thing. Oh, that let us back here. Perfect.
Ah, ladies. Hello, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Didn't exactly get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here, so.
Yeah, same.
Creepy.
I am so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan.
Stan the businessman.
You would be?
Maddie.
Maddie.
What's with the
Beautiful
head tilt?
name. Short for Madeline.
Madison.
Madison,
Called it.
actually.
Ah.
I'm good.
Middle name Lexington.
What?
Midtown. The Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. Home to the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
Madison Avenue. Okay, got it.
A fitting name for such a lovely lady.
No, I don't like this guy.
Have you been waiting here a while?
Not more than a minute and less than a lifetime.
Is that
Helpful.
long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived.
Oh god, I hate this guy.
The front door was unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home. Till I found a way to really make myself at home.
And he's got a man bun.
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Ah, yes, well, one could write a book in all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
How do I make sure he
Oh,
dies first?
Dan, this is...
Linda Castle. I am such a huge fan of your work. I'm at a loss for words. I am just humbled by your presence.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III. At your beck and call. Only if you call me Stan.
Sure.
Truly an honor. Truly.
No, please die first, man
so
bun.
what's going on right now?
Well, I think our new friend here is familiar with some of my little
Oh,
movies.
hold on. Your movies are a lot of things, but they are not little.
You're a filmmaker?
Yeah. I've made some movies.
A lot more than some movies, if I may say so. Have you heard of a little film called Buried by the Break of Dawn?
Nope.
Blood Point.
No.
Bloodbenders.
Nope.
The blade may swing in both directions, but death only moves in one.
No.
No. Sorry.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, we drove in together, but only the last couple miles.
I had some car trouble.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
Nope, just me. Wait, should I be flattered or insulted by that?
Oh, well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as charming as Miss Avenue.
Your last name is Avenue?
No.
What? Did I miss something?
Only that we are at a loss at what to do in the absence of our host. Wherever they may be.
You
I
were
guess
in
we
the
should
same
keep
room.
looking around. I mean, why not at this point?
Selective hearing.
Maybe our host has left something out for us.
What do you do, Stan?
Oh, I won't bore you with all the details, but it involves money and fast cars and
The Epic of
trading.
Gilgamesh.
But nothing illegal, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
A bit
Oh,
of like
jeez.
bedtime reading.
Rafts. Uh-huh. I'm not reading all that. Never read the Epic of Gilgamesh. Acts of violence can be heroic. Thank you for the summary. You know, I can't come back from that one. Oh, Well, that was great investigation. Can I knock over the chess pieces? Nope. Alright then, no return. Oh, that's slippery.
Huh. Movie poster inside a cabinet.
Dare
Interesting
you enter
choice.
the murder mill?
Murder Mill. Hey, either of you heard of Murder Mill?
A lost horror movie.
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget. We had no idea what we were doing. It should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like
What? Who?
the government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film,
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. The CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan. And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
Sure it does. That's the steel mill. Cool poster. Weird that it has a door. Yay!
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention,
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
and twice as that when I'm not.
God, I hate
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just
Coke on the
Maddie.
rocks.
Oh, my mistake, Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense.
God.
Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I'm gonna
I
puke.
call myself Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet you, Augustine Liebe.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
Coke on the rocks. I don't know what he's having.
No, that's okay.
You sure? It's very good.
I can confirm.
Yeah, flying
Especially if
and
he's like
drinking
it.
doesn't agree with me. Thanks, though.
I'm not an alcohol guy either.
I know
so-
it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to
Sure.
you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to cellar, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Huh.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
What?
I never knew what it was from. You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course. Ms.
About
Castle.
food. Hungry. Maddie hungry.
We were so close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence
He
was
became a
seared
monster.
into the
Good.
very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
That was the movie. Why is she trying to make one of the killers? Interesting. Chin scratching. Interesting.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick.
10 out of 10 acting.
There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
The power of friendship!
No. My sister? Oh, God.
Well, so much for that.
All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you will let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Oh man, the writing.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love.
Let's see it.
My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum.
Oh god, it's
Do
aliens.
your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
They're doing their worst.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
10 out of 10 action.
And cut.
How's that?
Terrible.
That was amazing.
God,
Really?
no.
It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Way too much.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little?
You gotta play to the cheap seats I made. That's where the money is.
Rad.
The acting
How
is
did we do,
terrible.
Linda? Was that a good one?
No.
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually. The lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just
Oh,
trying to take the
God.
craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did
No.
the blood gag look?
Terrible.
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really
Jaime.
sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic
Oh,
instincts
God.
with the camera, too.
Ugh.
And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
No.
Of course. Chris, you're the director. But, like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and I trust Linda's judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Let's just shoot both versions and then we can see which way works better in the edit. And it'll be my way. Because I'm the director.
Good for you.
Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't,
It
you can
disappeared
just
from the
make
left
it
side
up to
there.
me in my trailer after the shoot.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
More
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay. Sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right. Everybody settle. And hold. And
This is awful.
hold. And action. Fuck, no!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Hey, it's Sam.
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
How many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
God, I hate
Miss
her.
Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
Oh, man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa, Jaime. We've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff
Man,
asks.
people are stupid. I don't
And,
care if I'm breaking the law. Let me break the law.
Don't forget to clean up.
Why am I being arrested? This isn't fair. I don't care. Let's start making a list of characters I want to kill.
I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed.
Sure, just go craft your
Hell
own
crawled up his ass.
No, he's not so bad.
lens.
Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Why are aliens in an abandoned steel mill? This is awful. This is some terrible writing. Why won't the cops let me break the law? This is bullshit. Also, an abandoned steel mill would sound awful if all you're recording on is a handheld mic.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
See, if you would have just arrested him, none of this stuff would have happened. Whatever happened to Tom? A Curiosity on Main Street. Cedar Hills, 1980. Not a very good Main Street. Usually Main Street's where the downtown and businesses are. Unless you where I live, then that's Center Street. Main Street's on the edge of town for some reason. Vans are cool. Loser.
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Goth?
God.
I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today.
She's the director.
Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset.
10 minutes ago, he wanted to be bent over.
Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like,
Than
go
enforcing
after
the law?
actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, 'cause I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
What do you think he was up to? There has to be a reason for him to kill a bunch of people, right?
There was never any kind of confession, so they don't really know for sure.
Someone somewhere's gotta have some idea.
Well, we could always just ask Frank Stone.
Huh?
Crystal ball, Ouija board, what will they say? And Miss BB's hotline, the dead are just a seance away.
Okay.
I called Miss Beebe once. I tried to speak to Mary Shelley, but Miss Beebe thought that was my grandmother, so she kept going on and on about eating enough cabbage soup.
Did you get a recipe?
Oh, damn.
Then again, maybe it's better not to dig up old bones.
If
He
it's
was the
ancient
baby.
history.
People don't really like to talk about it. We do get reporters asking around sometimes. It really rubs people the wrong way.
Once Sam Green became sheriff, that all died down anyway.
Sheriff Green sure seems to care a heck of a lot about this.
Sam Green's the one who took Stone down.
Ah.
Saved a little baby that day, too. Would have been the killer's next victim.
Yeah, he's kind of the town hero.
Huh. Interesting.
Chris, what are you thinking?
You guys have been so helpful answering my questions and all, but sounds like I should probably go right to the source. What?
After today, I don't think Sheriff Green's gonna want to talk to you about anything even remotely related to the mill.
You never know.
Good luck with that.
I guess it doesn't really matter what happened at the mill since we can't finish shooting there with a busted camera.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know
Our
of
hair
anybody
just
looking to get
appeared.
into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Papá, no tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. What?
Nice look.
You want a piece of me too?
Yeah, how dare he stand around, some bitch. These are terrible
Hey,
characters.
You okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
What are you
Get it.
looking up at? What is on that
Last thing Mom
ceiling?
needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
I have no idea.
Just like $10.
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you out. What do I get out of this? You're gonna make me
a producer
or
credit.
something?
Sure. Of course. Associate producer, Bonnie Rivera.
Associate producer is a bullshit Fago credit.
Linda.
Okay, yeah, I don't really give a shit about having a credit on your movie. So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer.
I don't know.
All right, fine. You can borrow my van all week. What?
Dude, I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
Vans are cool. Everybody wants to drive a van.
No.
Nerd.
Try again.
If I may offer a suggestion, Jaime, why don't you take over some of Bonnie's chores?
Enticing.
Oh man.
All of my chores, no complaints.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I think we got a deal.
Wise
What is
decision.
with all the
And
hell
don't try and
head
weasel out
tilting
of
in
it
this
either.
game? Making my neck hurt.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all mine.
The head tilt is weird. So many characters do it, and it's dramatic.
A little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Yeah, anytime!
I don't like these people.
Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we can take it.
Also, what happened to
What
Linda's
about there?
chin?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
She's got a monster of a chin.
Curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's
I don't
house.
think she has that when
the
she's
owner
older.
used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
Or they might just have a
They
new
have some
lens.
rad old junk, too.
Good
Time
call,
to get
Chris.
a cursed lens. Ooh. Spooky curiosity shop.
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Oh God.
Yes, I get it.
Kill her first.
Lead the way.
Push her into traffic. Just go.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Thank
We
God.
hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window.
Days like
They'll
this.
look inside.
There'd be days like this. Mama said.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still head to the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello.
That's the same color as
Hello?
Augustine.
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside. Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
That's her, isn't it? Augustine
Ourselves at home?
lady.
Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Could it have been in... No. Maybe just...
This is painful.
Where did I put all the...
Okay, so there should be one around here. Because I haven't had control since this section started.
Whoever
Mr.
owned this place before
Olsen.
had some lousy luck.
Agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Nednacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. We want to extend our sympathies to your recent hardships, and this is drawn from this. Fire, theft, and causality are not things that only happen to other people. Our stalker. Is that what his name was? Straker. I feel like I might have missed one.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
Finding
We
somewhere
got
to shoot. There's a
everything
lot
we
of
need to finish
skeletons in
this
here.
sucker.
Bird. Hi, Linda. Bye, Linda.
I don't know what that
The
is.
hell is
but
that?
Painful.
That is messed up. Is that like one of the tools of the killer? in the game. It's messed up looking. Creepy mannequins. Smiley face button. Why is this plugged in?
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
It just looks like a hallway to me. Why is that even plugged in? I'm stuck on this teensy box. Film reel. Yay! I recognize this one, the Trapper.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
Young Evan spent his whole life striving to prove himself a worthy successor to the Macmillan estate, but the trappings of expectation saw him stumble down the same dark path as his father. Now he roams with a smile that never falters, certain his newfound purpose is making old Archie proud. Be careful where you tread, for each step could be your last. So he's just a normal guy too. Interesting. Oh, big yawn. I definitely missed a knick-knack somewhere. Don't know where, but I did. That was probably in the
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so
The thing.
bummed out.
pharmacy.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
A cursed Super 8.
May I?
I insist.
Why are they acting like this is Excalibur?
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
There's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$10. Perfect.
$10.
Deal.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
It was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah.
That's her, isn't it?
Yep. That's us.
That's Augustine. And then they just leave their old camera behind, because why would we want that?
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
I thought you had no money.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock cord?
A quarter for milk? Yeah, I was right. If you would have came in here first, I would have seen it first. As long as I get it. And it's like the round thing. Yep. Waterlogged shoe. 4 names, 4 trials. She tells me not to rush. Yay. Can I play this arcade game? I need to get the milk though. Milk? Milk.
Another
Penny
missing
Baker.
kid. I hope they're found.
God, I wish milk was a quarter. Everything's so expensive these days. It's hard. The other day I got milk and tater tots for a side dish. $11. They have a soda jerk.
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
The Lost Movie. They've been lost over time, which in their absence have developed an aura of mysteries. Lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors or craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a dark reality realized only by the camera. Spooky. Those associated with production have been distanced themselves from the rumors around Dean's disappearance. The most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps it really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for its moment to come forth and claim the film's star for its own twisted machinations. Interesting. Where's the soda jerk? Oh look, there's one in here too. Yay! Batting 1,000. Ding ding.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
Pain in the ass.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
Oh god, I don't like her.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Milk.
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25
Pause.
cents.
Okay.
The faces, the
You
weird
sure don't
pauses.
see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
I get it.
Super into it.
The baby's the killer now.
Does my dad know you're going into the mill?
I was gonna
He
say
watches
he's
that
Green's
place
kid,
like
isn't
a
he?
hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Are you now?
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh yeah, let me just get my bag.
Yeah, don't clean up or nothing. Okay, awkward standing around for no reason.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
Must be a pain in the ass.
Oh, I do. But you gotta tell me one thing. Is it true? What really happened at the mill?
What?
You know, the real story.
Oh, right. The real story. Yeah, it's all true. But there is one part they never tell you about.
Yeah?
Nah, I couldn't.
Come on!
All right. But you've got to promise to keep it to yourself, all right?
Scout's honor.
They called it the steel mill. But it turns out, you can't steal a mill.
Funny.
All right. You got me.
Is what
Funny.
I do.
Funny. Why is she standing there? She has her milk. Leave.
You ready? Take care.
This is so awkward.
Hey.
This is
I
what
can get
they
you
think
back into
people
the
are
mill
actually
without
like.
knowing. Just say the word.
Word.
Let's make a movie.
Like, seriously, is this how they think people interact at all? It's awkward. It's weird. Last time I tilted my head that far is when I was explaining
I
how
have
much my
worn
neck
many
hurt.
masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned.
Yeah, I knew it was the same color.
And trusted.
See, this is where they should have had
Frank
the detail of
Stone
changing that color.
confided in me. Allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise. A new timeline. A new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill.
See, they should have given her a different
But what true
color as the old
creator
lady and
wouldn't
gave it away.
suffer for their art?
Come on, game devs, you gotta think of this. These walls have eyes. I dreamed I was a white girl in 19 whatever it was, suburbia. It was terrible. I was really awkward. I was like cringy and horrible. It was terrible.
Yeah, guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
1,000... oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Yes, hilarious.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
No.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching
Why
for any
does
trace
his
of it for
voice
years. And now we are all here.
remind me of
with
the
our own
guy
little
that
slice of
played
a
Luther
mysterious
in Batman
pie?
vs. Superman?
It's a
What the
pretty
hell is his
big
name?
deal.
So,
Can't think what his name
all
is.
of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
I do like Maddie's
They're not
hair.
fakes.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So if Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad?
Who would display it like that?
It's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. You're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
Sure, I don't care.
What are you waiting for?
Besides, it'd be nice to know where the bathroom is. Just gonna piss out the fire.
Now, this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean?
Nice room.
New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Nice.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you.
Too late.
A lot rattling
Man
around
bun.
up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Sure.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth?
No. Tell me a
First
more
heard
interesting
about
lie.
it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further
Making
I
a
followed
cheese
the
steak
trail,
tonight.
the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend.
Obsessed,
Whether you
one
meant
might
to
say.
or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just catching up.
It was one door.
So, what have you guys found?
Not much.
Found what the other side of the door
The
looks
night's
like.
young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Also, Augustine's not good at
Can't
her
deny
job.
this place would make an incredible film location.
Hi.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks.
God,
It's
no.
Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And the belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got
Maddie,
these pants from his guy's guy.
shut
and
up.
Tailored just right by the other guy I know who also
Stan,
got me the
also
blazer,
shut up.
Which is like a super
You're
limited
wearing
VIP
peach-colored
club edition.
pants. Shut your goddamn face.
Sure.
From a turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right?
God, I hate this man bun. Somebody.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
It was the
Oh,
Hispanic
Lord.
guys.
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it...
Yeah.
How
I
did
I
you
had
know
a
that?
feeling that was what's gonna happen.
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
Hard to tell without the heavy makeup.
A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow.
Suicide.
Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
God, the peach pants.
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Wow. Now, that is a very good question.
You mean alienated?
And an expensive one, too.
If anything, that's the relationship
You know
up because
what?
it's less suspicious.
I'm such a big fan of your work. I'll give you a little taste, free of charge.
Give me kicking nuts.
I can't tell you who I got it from or why they had it. I will tell you that I acquired it from them completely by the book in a very honorable game of chance.
You won it?
Fair and square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that.
Yeah, the relationship with Maddie would have been improved because she's literally not suspicious. Like, her explanation is, oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, Stan Peach Pants Man, who I cannot stand. And if I'm given the chance, I probably will kill him.
Cool statue.
Hey, it's the hillbilly.
Missing a piece,
He's missing
though.
a piece. Yeah, he's missing a piece. Machete or something.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loved...
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
It's missing a piece as well. The Face of Evil.
Sensationalist
True story of
trash.
Frank Stone.
Sam Green.
Sheriff
down
Lloyd
Frank Stone.
Kusich.
I could write a better book than this.
Sheriff. Sure. So is she saying, like, is this saying that Augustine is one that makes the killers? Afraid to be scared. Moment. My gun. Trying to. Go out of towners. PC action. Buy it. First hand, you act alone. No, that page reverted itself.
I should check on Maddie. Can't be easy meeting someone from her mom's past.
Yeah, how'd you disappear to? No.
Yeah? Now what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No
on the
way.
phone.
You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Looks like it opens with a key.
Psh, not in a million years. No way.
Okay, I don't know if I missed anything yet. Hello? Any killers out there? No.
You sure would get a kick out of this place.
And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
Everybody can.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, like, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, because sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well,
She doesn't
she
have a
was the
massive
most
chin
intimidating
here.
girl I've ever met.
Where'd it go?
Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every
Yeah, we don't
direction.
want sick mom hearing us yelling, and we just blast this guitar music.
And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
That's also the stiffest cable I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Hey guys? Look.
What?
What am I looking at?
I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
Great. If this plot gets any thicker, it's gonna need a new pair of jeans.
Do you guys think we should be worried? I mean, what if they're dangerous? Maybe we should find Augustine and let her know.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Okay. Next chapter. The Phantom of Cedar Steel, 1980. Alright,
It's
Jaime.
taking them so long. I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking.
Still don't like these people.
What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No.
Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I ain't face.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that. This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff.
Less
We're making
racism
our
because
movie
it's 10
in the
years
very
later.
Same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location.
How? It's an alien story.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like, a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris.
He's kinda number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was
No,
just kidding, obviously.
You don't. You're an idiot.
Obviously. Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. And
Why?
I'm gonna go make this thing. Any way I have to.
You're making an alien movie. You're making an alien movie. How many times am I gonna have to repeat that before they do literally anything?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure.
Unless sure can't get enough Frank Stone.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Let's see. Details. Center scandal. 36-year-old machinist. Shot dead.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
Yes, 3 years.
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers.
Those who knew him
People
as
were
a loner
depressed.
creep and oddball.
There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Growing rumors that Stone was
a
taken
year or
on by
two
Cedar
before the
Steel
murders
and its
started.
owners.
Does not sound like a fun
despite
place to
prior
spend a
police
12-hour
records of
shift.
violence.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't,
no one was sad to see it go.
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
That's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Mill, respect, memories, yada yada.
I
I
pulled some
wonder
of
if
these
Linda's
together.
okay with all this Frank Stone stuff.
From around the time of the murders, and a little before.
Oh,
Tom
good
Holt
thinking.
interview? Why do you have an interview for somebody? Why do you have an interview with some... You're making an alien movie! Dear Lord, this is the hippiest thing I've ever seen. It's like porn in it, isn't there? Oh, it's a book. That was a movie. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
An omniverse? Far out.
Again, I don't need to do this. Just, you can make a more involved choose your own adventure story if you take out these things.
Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night, before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that Norwood sheriff's taking all the credit.
Yeah,
Kinda
Tom.
shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place.
Tom's a good guy.
And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Tom's a good guy. Still missing this boomerang thing. I haven't gotten the pop-up. Guess I could have gone up the stairs there. I think that's everything. So I am actually going to end this one here before we get into the spookiness. Just fill these out. Okay, we will continue this film in our next video. Until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then.